Hello, hello. Back on Farming Simulator 19 on the PS4. Gonna do some farming. Let me mute my video here that I'm watching the chat on. PS4 gives me the option of putting the chat up on the screen, but we do not do that. So I just have my phone going so I can show full screen for people that don't want to watch back the chat the entire time. So here I am. This is my farm. Jacob Gonzalez, how you doing? I'm just here back on my farm. Since the last time I streamed, I've did a little bit of farming, bought a few pieces of equipment. It's 6:06 a.m. in the game. There's my truck. Sounds pretty nice. Got some nice exhaust. Oh yeah, sweet truck. Heck yeah. What else did I buy? I guess you cycle through all the stuff. Still got the same piece of equipment there, same tractor. There's my truck. I bought this, I sold one of my red tractors and got this one instead. Because it's got a... And then I bought an attachment for the front so I can load stuff up. Little Nitrate, I just started. How you doing? Just started. So I got this one because it has an attachment. You can use as like a bucket or to load pallets on the stuff. But also bought some other things. I bought this because after you farm your fields a couple times, you got to put lime down, which is just, you know, like a fertilizer. And then I got this so I can pick up grass or straw and sell that. So I farmed a couple fields and just trying to play around with it and learn some tips and tricks since the last time. So yeah, I gotta figure out what I got to do here. So let's see, here's my fields. I'm growing some oats right now. They are in the growing stage. I figured out that you have to fertilize your crops, so I got them all at 100%. You gotta fertilize your fields at least twice while they're growing to get 100%. Then you also gotta spray weed killer on them to have no weeds. So I've done that. So we're just waiting for them to grow. And not sure what else. I mean, I don't have any plan. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Hopefully you're doing well, Little Nitrate. Very good. I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, while you're waiting for your fields to do, I did look around at a couple YouTube videos just to see like what other people do in this game. And some people will just go right to the speed and like turn the time. Like right now I just got it on actual time, so a minute in the game is a real minute. So if I play this for 2 hours, it'll go from 6:08 a.m. to 8:08 a.m. So, but the fields are set to grow real fast. Like I think the entire crop grows like in one day. Oh, I missed some weed. I missed weed killer right in the middle of that field. Just a little bit, just a little path. So there's some weeds growing there, but that's no big deal. I could go get the sprayer and spray those and kill them right now, but it's not enough. I don't want to waste the weed killer, I guess. But so what some people do is they'll turn it up to like 120 times speed and just let the crops grow real fast and then harvest them and then plant them all again and then turn the speed way up and then keep doing that. Which is one way to, I guess, make money in the game. And there's the sprayers that I bought. One's full of fertilizer, one's full of weed killer, and they just attach to the front of your tractors, like so. And that's the fertilizer one, so I don't need to do the fertilizer. But yeah, if you don't want to wait for your crops to grow, there's still other ways to make money. And I've done a few of them before. They have different missions you can do, which is kind of cool. How far in the game? Not too far. I got 4 fields. I'll just drive through. And I changed the settings. Like once your crops are growing, you're not supposed to drive over them or it kills them. But I turned that setting off. It seems like most people do that just so you can not kill your stuff just by driving on it. So I got that field, this field, and then that field. So 3 little fields. And then behind my house, I got 1 bigger field over here. And that's pretty much it. Buying new land is really expensive. So there are ways to cheat and get tons of money, which don't really want to do that. But There's my other field back here. Oh, I did another thing that's kind of cool. Let me go park my tractor somewhere where I won't forget where it's at. I bought a chainsaw and you can cut down trees, which is kind of fun. And then you can sell the wood. So let me get my truck. I'll go find a tree and cut it down. So back here, what I'm thinking is I own all this land up here, like on this slope, and I could probably make this field bigger if I plow it, and you could make fields wider. So I cut down, there was a tree right there, so I cut that down, there's the stump, and I'm probably going to have to either buy or rent a stump remover. And then, so I probably want to remove that tree, I want to remove that one, just to make this field a lot bigger eventually. And then I cut another tree right over here. There's the stump, and I started cutting it up and removing it. Now you can buy forestry equipment that makes it a lot easier. You can cut a tree down and harvest it all at once, but that stuff's real expensive. So all I got is chainsaw. And you can rotate your saw. And the problem is like right now, if I go to try pick this up, it says object too heavy. So let me just, let's get a piece maybe like right about there. Now let's see if that's too heavy. Great, now I can pick it up. So there's me picking up the log. And I can put that in the back of my truck. Alright. Is that one too heavy? Yep, that's still too heavy. Is that connected right there? No, that's separate. And then you can go sell this wood and make some money on it. Now, you make more money on the wood, apparently, based on how big your log is and whatnot. But, so I'm not going to get very much money for these, but the whole point is I just want to get rid of them so someday I can expand this field. That's the plan, at least. So I'll just go ahead and do a little bit of that. Go ahead. Whoops, come on. Whoa. It's a little bit glitchy, and I just dropped that. I'm sure you just gotta get used to it. I'm not really that good at it. Oop, I missed. But yeah, it takes a while just doing smaller pieces like this by hand. But yeah, they make equipment. I probably could just rent it, but let me just go cut down another tree just for fun. So yeah, I got that one. I'll finish cleaning that up eventually. And then that'll make the field a little bit wider, because you can get a plow and make your field wider, but this tree's eventually going to have... Can the wood or logs fall out? Absolutely. But you can tie them down with straps, and I'll show you that. Let's just cut this one down for fun. Which way do I want to make it fall? I want to try to make it fall behind. And let's see. How do I do this again? I think I gotta go like this and then rotate. Oh, there we go. So will this work? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and do it. I had it there for a second. Oh, I gotta look right at it. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's just see where it falls. Timber! Did I not get it all the way through? That's weird. Maybe it... Maybe just gotta push it a little bit, huh? Oh yeah. Just had to push it a little bit. Yo, it almost fell on me. There we go, I just knocked down another tree, so now I gotta chop that all up and haul it away eventually. Alright. So that's that. I do need to figure out, because I saw a video where the guy was running, and I don't know how to run, so I'll have to look that up eventually. It doesn't give me an option up there in the thing, but it does let me have a flashlight, which is kind of fun. So yeah, so you got these logs here, and you see how it shows like where you can put the straps. So when you get in your car, one of the options is fasten and unfasten tension belt. So if I click that, there we go. It's all tied down. Or I can get those back on it. Oh, you want to hear my horn? Check this out, little nitrate. Ready? Yeah, that's like pretty awesome. And I didn't even like pick that. That's just the way it is. It's kind of funny. So can I pick up this? So that is too heavy. So this is kind of funny. I'm gonna try to just cut, maybe like right. Let's just cut this right about there. See if that's still too heavy. It is. So that I can pick up. That I can pick up too. So this is going to be funny. It keeps all the leaves and everything on there. So what I can do, I just do that whole thing right on the back of my truck. And then let's get this other piece. I keep hitting jump instead of pick up. And it shows where the belts would go, potentially. Oh, this is gonna be a big mess. Let's just put it right there. Alright, this is gonna be funny. I wonder if this will work. Let me get in. Let me put the belts on. Oh yeah, it's all tied in there now. Hey, what's up, Empyrean? Looking at fishing simulator or construction? Yeah, the only reason I got this one is because this is one of the free games with PS4 or PS Plus this month. So that's pretty cool. I've been playing it way too much. So yeah, I'm gonna take these out to the sawmill and sell this wood now. Could you imagine driving down the street like this? That's a little crazy, huh? Gotta beat my horn for people, right? And what's crazy is this truck goes pretty fast, and I flipped it a few times going too fast with trees. Oh, just like that. Look at that. Oh no. I just accidentally did that right when I said I was going to do that. See if I can get it straightened out. And a couple logs came out. Ah, no. Come on, get it. I'll have to get one of my tractors over here, I think. If I can't get it. Ah, bummer. Alright. Let's, let's just take this one. This one's not too far. Do it like that? Yeah. No, I'm sure, I believe there's definitely people, maybe not that crazy like that one was, but I probably should have put the front loader attachment on this before going. I might need to get under the truck and to really flip it. But I'm just going to hit it. I'm just going to smash into my own truck. Because it doesn't seem like you can damage them. Not that I've noticed. There we go. Just smacked it. That solved the problem. Get out of there. Luckily, most of the wood stayed in there. So I only got to pick up a couple pieces. And I thought there was another one I lost too. There we go. Yeah, that was just me trying to show off, driving a little too fast, and gotta take it slow. Alright. Yep, this definitely looks like island style for sure. Oh, knocked down some road signs. Whoa, what the heck did I just hit? Just got stuck on something. That wasn't letting me drive there for a second. That was weird. Have a good one, Little Nitrate. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. And congrats on finding that $18.99 Liberty nickel. Make sure you remind your father about that. Don't let him forget. I just keep wanting to drive so fast, but I gotta remember I don't want to flip my truck again. I bet you will. That's funny, Little Nitrate. See if I can get around this guy without flipping. Aloha. Alright, let's sell this stuff. They don't give you that much for it, but yeah, it's not bad if you just need to make a few extra bucks. And just gonna park your truck in one of these boxes here. Go back over to the icon. Where's it at? There it is. And you hit sell wood. 775 bucks. Get those belts out of there. White Mazda from the 80s, yeah. Yeah, you can paint the cars all different colors. It's kind of cool. There's only like 2 cars in the game. It's let's see, under cars. Yeah, there's a 1978 pickup or a 2014 pickup. So I got the 78 one just because it's a lot cheaper and it's cool. But this game does have mods that you can there's all kinds of like different vehicles and stuff you can download, which is kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely that's the way they do it in Maui. Everybody rides in the back of their trucks there. I mean, used to when I was a kid, like on, you know, in Illinois and stuff like that. My dad had a pickup truck and we'd ride in the back sometimes. But yeah, for like probably last 20 years or so, I just never see that anywhere on the mainland. I guess if you're in a real rural area, people might do that. But yeah, every time I go to Maui, there's all kinds of people riding in the back of trucks. Alright, so I'm going to see what other... Once I get back to my farm, I'll park this and see what other... If there's any contracts available to go farm other people's land, because you can go harvest other people's farms, and they pay you to do it, and... It seems like they have it set up to where, even if you don't harvest 100% of it, like if you miss a whole bunch of spots, it'll still count you as getting it done. Just because they know probably not everybody will do it perfectly. But if you actually do it and get all the grain or whatever in the farm, then it still reads the contract as finishing early, so then you actually get like paid for whatever's extra above that. So it's a good way to make money, I've seen at least. We got this over here. Let's get this tractor back since I had to unflip my truck. Let's put this horn sound there. Lights. See, I haven't decided. I got up to $868,000 from a farmer here. Have I updated my laptop or not yet? Yeah, I did get a new laptop a couple months ago. I got a HP. It's they had a good deal going on at Costco, so we went for it. It's a HP like gaming laptop, and seemed to have enough RAM, and it's got a separate video card that had really good reviews, and haven't had any problems with streaming since I got that, that's for sure. So that's cool. So I had to... Oh, I got a pressure washer here too. I gotta wash my truck since I flipped it. Will it reach? Oh, hose is... won't reach. So let's go get a little closer. Yeah, it was just a really good deal on it that, like, everywhere else I looked, it was like several $100s more, and had this solid state drive on it, and it's got a separate like 1 terabyte hard drive, so it'll have a lot of room to store videos and all that stuff and pictures. And yeah, it seems to work pretty well. Keep that truck looking shiny. Nah, it literally wasn't that dirty, but some of the farm equipment gets real dirty, and you actually do need to wash it every now and then. It's kind of fun. Yeah, the hard drive, it's a 512 gigabyte SSD and a 1 terabyte regular hard drive, which is, I don't know, I've never had a computer with multiple drives like that before, so it's a little weird to try to figure out where to store things, but yeah, just basically on the regular hard drive, just basically photos and videos, and yeah, it seems to work pretty well. And I got it set up now too, where I had a separate LCD screen, like a 27-inch screen that I just had, wasn't ever using, so I set that up as a second monitor, and that makes a big difference, being able to have 2 monitors at once, especially when you're streaming, so you can see what's going on in chat real easy, you can see all the other stuff that's going on, and still have your other, like the OBS window and all that stuff open without having to keep minimizing stuff. Alright, let's figure out a contract to do, if there's any available. And there's always contracts available, but some of the contracts are just horrible to do in this game. I did one the last time. I only streamed this game like one other night, and I did one of these. It was the, what was it? Baling. So you gotta go like mow grass, then you gotta flip the grass over to dry it, then you gotta blow it into like piles, then you gotta bale it, then you gotta stack the bales, and it takes forever. How did I get 50 claims? Oops, sorry about that. I think I just hit the wrong thing. Oh, sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. This here, this is my, this is the whole like map. These are all a bunch of other people's farms there. There's let's see, lands. The green part is the part that I own down here. Everything else, like here's the farm next door. If I click that, I could buy that land for $202,000, and then I would own that. Or like some of these big, like this is the biggest farm. That one's 1.2 million. But yeah, if you, I don't want to accidentally buy this. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other people's farms. So this is my little area down here. But even though I don't own the farms, I can go here into contracts, and like the guy that owns field, all these different fields, they'll pay me to like harvest stuff for them, or they'll pay me to, you know, cut the grass. They'll pay me to just cultivate, and some of them pay pretty well. Like this guy will pay $11,000 if I go fertilize their field. So I mean, I could do that, but then I have to pay for the fertilizer, and I have to rent the machine. And how did I get fit from the? Oh, that there for the other. No, that was when I did the I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I downloaded, and I mean, the game's like 20 years old, so So I figured I'll just go play it for a little while. And played it for like 2.5 hours, and I was horrible at it. I mean, I remember playing it, and I wasn't that bad at it, but apparently I'm bad at it now. But I mean, that game has a lot of 80s music in it. Like every time you get in a car, there's music. Or all the missions, you go into the club, there's music playing. So, like within an hour after I was done, I had emails from YouTube saying I had 31 copyright claims on my video, and they took my video down. So, and then it gives me all these options to delete it and everything, and kind of funny. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this contract. I'll get $2,400 if I go get the sunflowers on field 16. Okay, but I gotta borrow the equipment because I don't have machines to do sunflowers. So yeah, it's just stuff you can do, like the different contracts while you're waiting for your own stuff to grow, or you just speed up time and let your stuff grow and not do the contracts. I mean, I guess there's no right answer what to do. But here's the shop. I just rented all this stuff, so it's there for me. But yeah, so like I guess it's okay to play games like that have copyrighted music if you're a monetized channel, because then what all that does is then those people will just get any money from the ad revenue. But since this channel here that I'm on is not monetized, they don't give me that option. They just take the video down because I can't give them any money. So field 16 is over there. Okay. Watch out, car. Oh my goodness, this thing's slow. 13 miles an hour. But yeah, I mean, so then I decided after that, well, and then I actually looked into it. In Vice City, it's one of those games that people really don't stream because you can just not put the radio on in the car, like turn the radio off. But there's so many missions where there's background music that like you just can't stream it really easily, and unless you're monetized. But then even then you don't get any money from it. So a lot of people won't stream that game. So I decided, well, I mean, half the fun of the game, or a lot of those Grand Theft Auto games is, I don't know, cruise control, is the music in the game too. So I'm not even gonna do any streaming of it anymore. Not gonna bother with it. This guy's slow. I guess a lot of the cultivators are slow. Yeah, this game too, I mean, it has a radio. I mean, all these vehicles, they have radios, so I could turn on the music, and I've seen other people do it in their videos, and it doesn't seem like it's as popular of music as like Grand Theft Auto has, but I just shut it off in the game settings the first time I streamed this, just to be safe. The video doesn't get shut down. I better watch what I'm doing. Let me go back to this view. Will I be able to get over this track? Probably should have watched to see if the train was coming through. That would have been bad. When's the last time I went to Maui? I think last spring. You know, I was supposed to go there around Christmas time, but just got busy with a bunch. Oh, the train just came. Wow, I just missed getting hit without looking. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, I was supposed to go there around Christmas time, and I just kind of put it off, figuring, I'll just, you know, wait until spring again, and then all of a sudden this pandemic comes, and decided not to go there with that because I mean, their flights right now are crazy cheap. You can go to like round trip for $99 or whatever from LA, but once you get there, you have to quarantine or yourself for 14 days, which that's not cool. And that's just the rule right now. Who knows? By the time you get there, or 14 days later, they might change things, and can't do that right now. I guess gotta wait. Gotta hire a worker to keep going there for me. That's the thing. You can get paid to do this, but then now I'm paying a worker to do it for me, so I don't even know how much. Probably won't make much doing this, but I hired a worker for a minute at least to get this rest of this equipment over there. Yeah, it's a little messed up, but I guess there's a lot of people on the islands just like getting all upset whenever they see any planes coming in, even if there's like hardly any people coming, and it's like everybody's just freaked out there, I guess, about people bringing stuff to the island, because I'm sure you know, same for you, it's like if something goes down, like, you know, if it gets spread there a lot, the hospitals on the islands are just horrible, or they just don't have very good capacity, so there's a little bit to worry about, but I don't know. But everybody on the islands, I mean, they're hurting too, because like 90% of the economy is tourism and stuff related to tourism, so nobody's doing any work or making any money. You gotta get something. You gotta get people getting there eventually. Distance, pulling some sunflowers. Yeah, so I'm sure your guys are feeling it too. I mean, yeah, when I read like the Maui Facebook groups and the newspapers and stuff, there's always like the real hardcore locals commenting like, oh, we need these people not coming to the islands, we need to stay safe, and nobody should be coming. It's like, because I don't know, but I mean, there's a lot of them in these groups say that, you know, America should just get out of the islands and return it to the people, you know, but it's like, come on, it's been like 100-some years, like, not gonna happen. But it's like, I don't realize like how much money comes in from the tourism, how much of the economy is based on it, until you don't have them there either. And even if you don't work directly in tourism, you know, nobody else on the island has any money. Whatever job you got's going to be suffering. Wait for that combine to fill up a little bit. Cover off the wagon. Alright, let's fire this worker. I'll do this myself. This field's not too big of a field. That's why it doesn't pay that much. But you can get some of these huge fields, and I did one the other day, not on the stream or anything. It was like a whole field of soybeans, and it was one of those massive ones or whatever, and the contract paid like $20,000 to do it, but there was so much grain and everything, and there just the extra grain on top of what I needed to do to finish the contract. I made like another $30,000 just in the harvest. So definitely more than you make doing your own little fields, but need to probably buy more fields for myself. And it seems like most people just speed up the time, and they say, at least what I was reading online, they say doing these missions and everything just don't pay enough, and they're kind of a waste of time. But, I don't know. I'm still just kind of starting the game and figuring it out, so when you do these missions to do other people's fields and you rent the equipment as part of it, you get to try out a lot of different machinery that you don't have on your own little farm or too expensive to try out on your own, so kind of cool. Stay in the lines here. Oh, I missed one. Look at that. Oh no, missed two. Jeez. I'm gonna get it too. Yeah, my line's not as straight as the worker. Oh, there we go. Refill man behind. I think the next thing I'm gonna do, maybe I'll just do that now. I don't know. I gotta find a spot on my farm. Those you can raise animals. You can do chickens, cows for milk. The chickens give you the eggs. You can do sheep for wool or cows for milk. And I think you can also raise horses. I gotta get some more room to put down like the chicken coops and stuff like that if I want to start doing that. They say start with chickens because those are the easiest in the game. I don't have any room to do it, so. But that was another thing I read online. They say like your farm comes like with a barn and a couple buildings and everything. Well, the barn's just, it's all there for decoration. And a lot of people say just go into the menu and sell all that stuff to get some extra money and then you make more room for other stuff. I might do that. Go to the other side here. Start another straight line and let the worker do it for a little while. Maybe I'll go down, figure out how to do the chicken too. I do want to do that. I didn't want to start the guy right there because I had my jagged line and it'll really mess up the computer. There we go. Workers. Doing it. Alright, tell me when he's full. Alright, so now I'm back at my farm. Yeah, like they got this cool barn and everything, but it's totally just there for decoration. It takes up so much room, so I think that'd be a good place for my chicken coop. Let's out of the way. Yeah, this is I think it's pretty cool. I mean, for a free game, I mean, I guess it's not free because you're paying for the PlayStation Plus service, but pretty much everybody pays for that anyway, just because it's part of well, you need it to play games online, so everybody pays for it anyway. Get this stuff out of the way. Now, yeah, one of the reasons I downloaded this right away because I was reading a lot of articles and everything online about how many people were complaining about this being the free game. They're like, farming? What? That's not fun. And mostly a bunch of kids that, you know, probably are all playing Call of Duty or other crazy stuff and can't imagine playing a farming simulator. Whatever, I like it. At least so far. I mean, I haven't played a ton. And there is a multiplayer mode, and there's a, what do you call it, a bunch of, tons of mods you can do too. It's kind of neat. Different kinds of equipment or different buildings and How do I sell this? I think I gotta go here. Go to my garage, maybe. So this is the stuff I own. Tells me what it's worth. Does it include the buildings? Yeah, it does. So the vehicle workshop, that actually lets me fix my stuff. The farm stable, $39,000, and it's a decorative object. It does nothing. So let's sell it. It's been sold. Farm storage, decorative object, does nothing. Let's sell it. Farm old barn. I mean, it's cool looking and everything, but it's a decorative object and does nothing. So let's sell it. Same with the shed, same with the garage. Let's get rid of all this stuff. And hopefully, now the house, you need that because then you can save your game and sleep and stuff in there. So I'm going to save that. But let's get rid of this little shed. There, now I got no buildings except my farmhouse. Let's see what this place looks like now. Oh, look at this. We cleared up plenty of room for activities now. Look at all this stuff. Room over here now. There used to be buildings all over the place over here. Still got my little garage over here, which if I knew I was getting rid of all that stuff, I probably wouldn't have put it right there. Or my workshop is over here. I think the chicken coop might go right down here next to the house. Nice flat area, hopefully. I mean, I could plow another field and just have more room for fields. There was something here, too, like some kind of building. Not anymore. Yep, not doing nothing fun. I mean, it did look cool, and I'm sure a lot of people like playing these games to, whatchamacallit, you know, just make things look cool. Like, there's all these decorations. You can put a sandcastle, apparently, on your place. I mean, there's all these decorative objects. Well, I guess there's not that many. But in the mods and everything, there's tons of them. Now, other things like miscellaneous, I mean, there's water tanks. You need those because those will help with your animals. I mean, there's silos and hayloft. That stuff is useful. Sheds, you can park your stuff in those. That's cool. You only have one farmhouse by default. But let's go with animal pens. You can get a dog house. Small hut to shelter a dog. I don't know if you can even have a dog, but I might have to try that. I did not see UFO footage. No, where was that at? I think I'm going to start out with a chicken coop. Let's do it. So we go to... Let's just put it right here in the middle of the field just to see what it looks like. 'Cause I know you can place them. So I want to rotate this, do I? No. The controls in this game are just real tricky to get used to, though. So like that rotates the camera. There's my farm. Oh yeah, getting rid of that barn made so much room. But it still says there's an object blocking this. There must have been something I didn't pick up over here. Or I gotta move that tractor probably. But let's try going to put it down by the house. Oh, it totally lets me put it down here, or it will. Oh, and I just accidentally rotated the thing too. That's my grid snapping is R1. Look at that. That's gonna be good right there, I think. No, come on. There we go. We got a chicken coop. Did that mess up my field at all? No, it didn't. Alright, let's get out of the menu. And drive check this out. 4.7 million views. No, I haven't checked that out. Oh, it's like it happened a while ago and it's recently released. I see what you're saying. Here's my chicken coop, and I think this is where you pick up eggs, I believe. They just spawn there. I didn't think of where I gotta feed. I gotta put their food over here. Okay. Hope this didn't mess up my field back here. I don't think it did. Nah, there's a little bit of room still between that and my oats. Oh, I can go in there. Nice. I gotta buy some chickens, apparently. $2015. Now I'll have to look that up and check that out. Alright, what do I gotta do? Open gate? Gotta let all the chickens out. I gotta close that. Animal dialogue. There we go. Let's see. White chicken, black chicken, or brown chicken. And you probably need roosters. I don't know how many to buy. Let's buy some white chickens. Those look like they'll be fun. X to move. I want a lot of chickens. Let's buy a bunch of them. So they can have up to 400, I think is what it said. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this other than just clicking the button so many times. I think I need to buy some roosters too. That's 150 chickens. Should probably start with that because I don't even know what this involves. And let's buy like, I don't know, 10 roosters. Those are pretty good odds, I think. Alright. That was 10 roosters. No, that wasn't enough chickens. Hold on. I need more chickens, I think. Alright, that's probably enough. I don't want to overdo it. Confirm. Oh boy. We got chickens. Oh shoot, I don't have any food for them. I better hurry up and find some food. What do the chickens eat? Ah, shoot. I should look this up. Alright. My guy's full of grain over there. I gotta get the grain. Okay, there's no food. I got 190 white chickens and 10 roosters. I need to get them wheat or barley. Oh, shoot. I gotta start growing some wheat. Trailers. I think we got some wheat in the silo. Yeah, start filling this with wheat. Please. Oh, I filled it to the brim. I have no idea how much chickens eat, so let's feed them. On the left side, so R1. Not very realistic, but it works. Started with 8,000 wheat. How much is this going to take? Oh my goodness, it took all 8,000 of my wheat. Holy smokes. it took it all. Cleanliness 0. Chickens require a clean feeding area. Feed them wheat or barley for 100% effectiveness. Oh, that's roosters. I guess chickens same. Okay. Alright, I guess let's chill and wait until start spitting out some eggs, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what's left at my farm. I got that water pump. Got a little fenced in area with some junk. Yeah, I got to redo some stuff around here. I might have to move that garage to the repair area. I'm gonna move that over here. This is kind of just in the way now. Move this over here. Emails here, what do we got going on? Nothing important answered there. Sorry about that. I'm gonna start using some quick. Had all the stuff lined up right against that, whatever that building was. This bucket attachment here, I read, that's how you're supposed to clean your, that's how you clean your chicken coop, just use the bucket. Or the shovel attachment. Yeah, you gotta use this bucket. Apparently, once they eat a bunch, they'll mess this little area up and they'll scoop it up. Right outside their food. Oh, this one's full. Let's empty this guy out. Probably losing money on this field to have the worker doing most of it. Not big of a deal. I was waiting there quite a while. Look. Got sunflower seeds. That filled up, you know, let this guy keep going on the field. Like how much? Like this a whole lot more. 21%. gonna start lining up my equipment elsewhere. Let's come up with a plan. You know what? Let's try to move that shop right now. It's just bothering me that it's all there on its own. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go to the garage. Whoops. Garage. Vehicle workshop. And we're gonna sell it. We're gonna lose money on it because buying it back is gonna cost more. Sell. Sell. The vehicle workshop has been sold. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go right and buy a vehicle workshop. 28,000. I only got like 13 for it or something like that. What a ripoff that was. Wow, that was a lot of money I just wasted. So where do I want to put this? Let's see. That's about yay big. Do I want to put another one of those over here? I'd like to flatten this land out right there. I could put a whole other field right here, it looks like. Might do that, or plan to do that. Maybe these fields don't need to have that much of a gap between them either. How far back do I own this land? Let's see. Oh, you don't own this. You don't own this land. You don't own this land. But I own this. I own just back to the road. Okay. Vehicle workshop. I mean, that's something I can just like stick over. I think I own all this up here though too. I do. What is this building? I don't own this land, so it doesn't matter. So I own to the road. Okay. Do I really own all this out here too? Collides with an object. Come on, I'm rotating you. I'm rotating you. Might be handy to have this sticking out on the road out here. I could put this out here. Nah, I don't want to have that out there. I didn't realize I owned all that land. But I don't own across the street until I get to the road. Okay, the roads kind of divide the lands. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this I can expand all the way up here, I believe. Yeah, because I do own all this up here. Now what about back this way? Can't be placed here, can't, and I don't own back here, which I don't know if I would really want to anyway. I do own all this. I don't own up here. I own up here. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, let's come up with a plan here. Quit messing around. Can I just put it right next to my flagpole? It seems like some space that I'm not going to be able to really take advantage of too easily. Just rotate the camera for me. There are several places I can put it near here. I need to zoom in is what I really need to do. Is that lined up with my fields? No, it's not crooked. How do you zoom in? There we go. Holy crap. Yeah, this building in this game is like really tough, because I should be able to hug this right up to the back of this flagpole, but it does not let you do that. It says you're colliding with an object, and I've rotated it, so I probably am colliding with it. But, oh, there it just said I couldn't terraform, so it was thinking about it. Okay, hold on. Try to line this up a little better. Being way too picky about this, aren't I? I guess that's straight enough if I line that up like that. Then I need to raise up and down, I believe. Is that even doing anything? So it says this is a legal spot, but the terrain can't be deformed. It's not letting me change the placement height. So that collides right there. Let's see. So I need to... It just keeps telling me the... Just can't put it there. The train's not even enough. Damn, that's where I want it too. Alright, just want a nice little thing out of the way. I mean, I could put it out there, but then it's blocking my road. Not gonna have that. Alright. Can I move that garbage there and put it in there? Maybe. Let's do that. Hopefully Jay has completed their task. Oh, that was me accidentally just hiring someone, because this guy, he's only 45% full over here. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get it out of the way. Oh, I'm gonna check my chickens too. Ah, there's so much to do in this game. We're never done. It's never done. The work is never done. Put that there for now. Get all my farming equipment together over there. At least get this stuff out of the way. I'll set it over here for now, because I know I can't build it right here. Just set these right here. So this is the area that supposedly gets dirty when I got chickens. Doesn't look dirty. Check out the rest of my chicken. That doesn't look like 190 chickens. I think I got ripped off. Maybe they haven't delivered them all, or maybe that's just the way it always looks. Alright, so nothing going on at the chicken coop. Doesn't look like there's any eggs. Let's open up the animal dialogue. That's just how I buy more chickens. I don't want to do that. Go in here to the menu. Okay, productivity is 100% on the roosters. We're 100% clean, and we got tons of food. Productivity 100%. Reproduction rate, next animal. I think they're too new. They haven't done anything yet, so we'll give them some time. All right, let's just go stand over here again. I don't know if it matters, and try to buy the vehicle workshop back. Yeah, I thought tucking it in right there would have been a power move. Well, they're just telling me terrain can't be deformed. Why can't it be? This is going to be so frustrating if I can't put anything where I want ever. I'm sure I can just put it right down here in this big open space, but it's not what I want. Okay. Saying it collides with another object. Okay, so no, I can't put it there no matter what. But if I get it right in a certain spot... Oh, let's zoom in first. Hold on. There we go. That's rotating, so don't do that. Shows for a second that I could buy it, but let's just try to buy it before spamming X, but it's not letting me do it. No, okay. Then I can change the height. It says sometimes that makes more places to build. Damn. I can put it anywhere over here. That's pretty clear. I mean, maybe I'll just tuck it over here in the corner. Terrain can't be deformed. What the heck? Terrain cannot be deformed here. Collides with an object. I get that. Come on, camera. Yeah, welcome to my video where you just watched me for 4 hours trying to build one little building in Farming Simulator. I mean, we're really just dealing with like fractions of like room here. Like, I'll put it all in here. Look at, I'm gonna do it right there. Let's just do it. I think this is an okay spot. Buy. Perfect. All right. I mean, I guess it was right here. Did I really make that much of a difference? I was a little picky there, didn't I? All right. Now let's just take a look at another shed. I mean, this is the little guy. Let's see what the next level up looks like. Holy shnikes. I don't think we need a shed this big. Wow. Cancel. Let's go for the easy shed number 1. How big's number 3? Let's just take a look. Oh, that's not as bad. Okay. What was that other thing? I guess... Okay, these are kind of the same then. Well... Yeah, just a different layout. Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. Because this is what I got over here. I'd like some more parking room to keep myself organized, so I've continued to have plenty of room for activities. Shoot. R1 grid snapping. Let's just keep trying to snap grids. I mean, I think I want to put one right across from my house. That's what I do. So let's rotate the camera first. Nice, it's a nice little flat area to park. I don't know what else I'll put there. But maybe I'll park my trucks in it or something at least. Looks like it'll let me put it right in, but this is backwards, so how do you rotate? Rotate like this. Okay. So let me put it there, but it won't let me put it there this direction. This game is ridiculous. Okay, let me rotate the camera again, see how straight this is or not. I can't see because of the damn trees. Let's rotate all the way around this way. Wanna be a little straighter than that. R1 grid snapping. I had to cut that tree down. So it lets me put it over there. Let's change the placement height. I mean, yeah, if I put the placement height, it looks like it gives me more options. Can't be deformed here. Why? Oh, we gotta lower this height. Just take a look at this. Come on, turn green for half a second, will you? There we go. And my helper has a full grain tank. I don't know if I want it sticking out that much, do I? Maybe I'll cut down that tree and then try this later. I guess I can park stuff there for now. Just see how that would look again. I mean, it does get rid of my little path there. I don't like that. It's gonna bug me. When I know eventually I'll cut down that tree. Because like right now it doesn't even let me... I don't know, it doesn't collide with an object until I get right. I mean, I can go back pretty far too. There it's colliding, there it's colliding. Right here it's not colliding with an object. So is there a height that lets me do this? Because it just, that's what it's saying, is it says you can put it here, but the terrain is a little too steep or something, or uneven. Oh. Because right there I could live with almost. It's only a little bit blocking the path. Maybe like way the heck out here, so let's... Now it's just being stubborn and not letting me put it in most of the spots there. Alright, well that's a plan for later, I guess, is to figure out how to place that. Silos. We already have a large silo. Do I want a hayloft to put hay and straw? Not really, not yet. Those, I don't know how to use those, or I'm not going to make any fertilizer out of my grass and stuff. Hay and straw. Nah, I mean, I got the barn right down the street. I just go sell it usually. I think I'll wait until I have cows and stuff, because I think you save the straw for them. I mean, let's just take a look at this silo extension, though. Looks like I can place it there. I mean, can you just place this anywhere, pretty much? Can't be placed here, can't be placed here, can't be placed here. Yeah, so the extension has to be close to one of your silos. So I guess it could go up to about that far away. Of course, I wouldn't want to put it in the middle of my field. I'd want to let it like right next to the silo. And of course, it just keeps talking about the terrain can't be deformed right here. Maybe I gotta work on the terrain somehow first. I mean, here it's saying it collides with an object. There's nothing right here. I mean, do I just gotta get those trailers out of the way? I mean, I could put it way over here. Does that make any sense? There's no problem putting it over here. Which I guess is out of the way. But it's something I don't need yet, so I'm just kind of messing around. How big is this if I try to place it? It's so hard to get places to build in this. I guess this is a nice flat area where that barn was, so it should be... It's just colliding with object. I gotta move my equipment before I start building more. Shoot. Yeah, I guess that's a project for later, is cutting down that other tree to make more parking for my vehicles. Okay. I got the plan. Hey there, chickens. See, are they producing anything yet? Let's just, I'll start cleaning this up. This stuff has to be moved. Oh, he's got a full grain tank, I forgot. I was going to take care of that. I'm still paying him. I'm losing tons of money on that field. Ridiculous. He's waiting for me. There's no way I'm going to make money on this. It's going to cost me. That still fills with the ride with him for a little bit. Whoa, almost turned around and hit him with a weird camera angle. Should be out of the way enough. Good enough spot for that. I guess I see why it wasn't letting me get too close over here, because of the terrain. There's a little bit of a hill there. I gotta figure out how to fix that and make flat terrain, and we'll get rid of that tree. I mean, I guess I could just leave it all there, and I don't need a actual thing in a jig. Call it. I don't need the actual garage over the top of my vehicles. It's not like they get damaged by the weather. some decorative barn. Move some of this stuff out of the way so we don't lose it and forget about it. Grab these weights. Hey. Good boy. Can I put this on the back too? I think I can. Whoa. Oh, I just totally messed that up and knocked it over. Son of a gun. I didn't want to do that. Set this one down, see what attach this other one. Whoa. It flipped it around for me, that was a little glitchy. Now... I very rarely use these at all anyway. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna stick them next to this little garbage tractor I hardly use. Tuck it in here somewhat neatly. Still accessible if I do need it someday. Oh, that's not straight enough. Turn back up a little there. Much better. Alright, sports fans, what now? What now? I guess I just park this guy in here. Honestly, these tractors just aren't that... Whoa, that was a little close, wasn't it? This tractor's not that great. Probably should have just sold it. I got my new blue one. There we go. Look at the chicken menu. What's it saying? Oh, there we go. Chicken productivity. Reproduction rate 1 hour and 30 minutes. And the next animal's coming in 1 hour 15 minutes. And I've got no eggs. So in another hour I should have another chicken. Heck yeah. Can you sell chickens? I don't even know. Take a look. Like you would think you should be able to. Oh yeah, you can get 25 bucks each for them. Okay. That's a hard way to make money there. They like individually list each chicken in there. Holy snikey. Okay, that's interesting. That's all that. I got $900,000. I need to decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy more equipment, more fields. What's the goal? What are we gonna do? Take a look at the map. Look at my finances today. What did we waste money on today? Oh, we got a bunch of money today. That's what we did. We bought some chickens for 10 grand. We spent 68,000 in construction. We sold 140,000 in buildings. Sold a little bit of wood. Wow, we've paid this guy 1,200 bucks so far to do this field. Wow. Plus 3,000 of other costs. What was that 3,000 that I spent? No idea. Can't remember. Yeah, it must have been something. Obviously it was something. What did I spend 3,000 on? I don't know. Alright, but the main thing we were going to do is let's soil composition. That looks like he's putting lime in his field there. All these fields need lime. Where do we want to go? Where do we need to go? Needs plowing. Okay. So that's what's growing. Come on. Soil composition. Growth. Anything ready to harvest over here? Number 23 is ready to harvest. What's in field 23? Because I just might buy that right now. Because I read that's something to do. So 23 has cotton. I can't cultivate cotton because I don't have the equipment. I could rent it though. Okay, what else has 21 and 18 are done. So that's the goal, is to eventually buy just down this area. 21 and 18. Let's see what you are. 21 looks like it's sunflowers. I don't have that equipment. 18 is wheat. We know how to do wheat, so maybe we buy 18. That's a little spread out from where we're at, though. And 21's going to need lime right away. Let's see what else is ready to go. Growth, ready to harvest. Nothing. Nothing else in the whole map's ready. Because that's something I read, like, when trying to figure this game out, is if you're going to buy a field, you might as well buy one that's ready to harvest. Because then as soon as you buy it, you basically get that whole harvest for free. Because you didn't do anything. You didn't spend any of the time. You didn't spend any money fertilizing or on the seeds or any of that stuff. So you might as well buy one that's ready to harvest. And I think people do that as a cheat too. You can buy something that's ready to harvest and harvest it, and then you sell back the land and make money that way. But that seems a little bit, a little like extreme cheating to me. Do we just get the cotton equipment or rent it and get that free cotton? How much does cotton pay? Cotton pays $2,400 at the spinnery per whatever. I don't know. It doesn't really do a good job telling you this. So, like, for example, the first crop is wheat. I have 13,508 liters in my silo of it, okay? Which is a weird way to measure. I mean, this is like a European game, so I guess that's how they do it, but then they give you all these prices, like at the Central Grain Elevator, it's $7.50. At the Port Grain, it's $5.75. But $5.75 what? Like per liter? No, I know it's not per little amount. Is it per 1,000 liters? I don't know. Doesn't tell you. Oh, that dude just finished. Like right while we were watching there. Hey, he's like, do you guys see this? It's like he's harvesting stuff that's not there. What is going on? Let's switch to the vehicle. What the heck is going on here? You want to tell me he's done? I'm curious to see where he goes. paying for this guy to... Yeah, that's not me controlling it, it's the worker right now. Oh, it says completed, and then it switched over to me automatically, okay. So let's finish this, we'll get the pipe out. That was weird. It's mowing nothing. Let's do this machine out. Sell these sunflower seeds. Yes. Finally. That's all of them. Ooh, big hole in that. They have big bumps in this field. I remember that if this one ever comes up for sale. That was another little trick that I read too. And I guess not a trick, but a recommendation. Before you go buy land, you should take something and go check it out. Like take a tractor over there and see what you're getting. I guess some of these lands are pretty crazy. This guy's field. They don't care. Alright, this will be the... How much am I gonna make? Am I gonna get to keep any of these sunflowers for myself? Hey, hey, farming! Yes I am, Byron. How you doing? Yeah, just having a little fun with it. Just rearranged a bunch of the buildings on my farm and put a chicken coop down, so we're raising chickens now and getting some eggs. I just finished a contract to get sunflower seeds and I'm turning them in. If you do contracts to like do other people's land, sometimes like, I guess it's set up to where you don't have to get every single seed on or every single bit of the harvest. So if you get all of it and have extra, you get to keep the money from it. So it's a little way I've been making some money at it. So let's see if I get to keep any of this. Just woke up, huh? Contract field, yep. So it just racked up some money. So I got to keep 3,100 bucks of that. Nice. Plus, now I switch back to my farm. Get my truck. I like my truck. Heck yeah. 1978 pickup. So now that I'm in my... Now I go back to that menu for the contracts, click collect, and I get another $2,000 for completing. There we go. 2027 contract income. Perfect. Still don't have any eggs over here on my chicken farm. Is that an egg? No, it's the feeder. I don't know. I got it set on like slow. Actually, I got it set on actual time progression. It's for every minute in the game is a minute for real. So I could speed it up and just you know, but I'm not in a hurry. Plus, it gives me more time to check out other contracts. So the harvesting ones seem to be the way to go, though. Harvest. They only pay you $918 to go harvest that cotton. That must be. That's a tiny field over there. I don't think I'd want to spend that money. Let's go check out these fields. Whoops. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong... Keep clicking that wrong button every now and then, so sorry about that. This is the button I want to click to go over and check out the fields. Well, 23 is a little bit bigger than these little guys I got. But how much does that cost to buy? $202,000 to buy that little field there. when instead I could buy a field up here by 100,000. You don't get as much land. But I don't want all that extra land, really. I just want the field. What's this big guy cost? 400,000. I mean, this might be the way to go. Wait until these got a good crop on them. Yeah, these is 438 and 428. So that's like 870,000. Be back later. And hey, take care, Byron. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, if I could buy those two fields, those are two good fields there. And then eventually buy this one. That's 800 some thousand, because I think because it comes with a bunch of extra land there too as part of it. But hold up. 6 comes with a bunch of room up here. I could put a silo maybe. Well, you really don't need to put a silo, because you can put stuff in this over here to the port grain elevator, I think. Where do I want to move my operation to? I mean, 3's pretty cool, I guess. But to buy that, oh, to get the land next to it. Well, you do get a little bit of land with 3. Get that little space there around the field. 1, you get a bunch of extra space, it looks like. So that's 313, 315, and 290. So a little over 900,000 to buy all that. That's kind of far away, though. I like being close to the shop in town. So do I want to keep buying these little BS fields over here? Or do I move my operation northward and westward? Because that would be pretty sweet to start buying some of these big fields and get some income. Yeah, I think 6 would be the first one to go for. I'll have to maybe go check it out, because it's got some room up here where I could park vehicles and maybe put a silo if I wanted to. If that's, assuming that's flat land, I don't know. I'll have to go check it out. I mean, 9 and 10 aren't bad either. Those look like smaller fields, but and the weird shape is an issue too. Yeah. We'll have to think about that just a little bit. But I'm going to be buying one of these soon. I got to buy some, you know what, I think before I get a big field, I think I need to get some good equipment, because if I buy these big fields, waste all my money, I can't do these fields with my little tractors. I got to get like some big equipment. Alright, I think I just decided we're going to hold off on that. But let's just go take a look at contracts. What contracts do we have available right now? Even if I put a worker at it, we'll get something going. Let's see the chicken production again. We get an animal in 1 hour. They're still not laying eggs yet. They've only ate a little bit of wheat. Yeah, because I got it set on slow right now too, so that's part of it. Get 11 grand for fertilizing, but I don't like doing the fertilizing missions. I've done a couple of those, and when the plants are already growing, it's like hard to know where you've been. If it's just plain dirt, that's one thing, because the dirt gets wet. But yeah, it's hard to keep track of where you've been. Not doing baling, not gonna do. It's got a couple harvest things here. So harvest the wheat, harvest the cotton, or harvest the sunflowers. Yeah. So yeah, field 6 I said is the one I want to do, right? So prepare field 6 for the next crop by cultivating it. So you know what? I'm going to accept that contract and I'm going to borrow the items. So I know that reduces the money and I'm not going to make any money on this. But it's going to give me the chance to go check out that field and maybe get paid a few bucks while I'm there. Come on, I got that lined up. There we go. Look out, trucks. Just slow down. It might be a little while before I can buy this field. I mean, I can buy it right now. But it might be a little while before I can realistically farm it with my own equipment. I guess I could lease equipment. Then that's expensive too. Just buying a silo would be like so much money too. I don't know if I should do that. Alright, so this here's field number 6. And that's a great field. I'd like to have it. Oh, it's a big slope though. It was nice and fast downhill. How do we do uphill on this one? Oh wow. Big difference, 10-mile-an-hour difference. I'd have to have real powerful equipment to do this field. But yeah, this is some nice flat ground right here. Well, it's on a hill. I think I'd be able to build stuff on this. Like, oh yeah, you get all this space right here. I'd totally be able to park equipment and build a silo here. I'm up here, I might as well do my job. Unfold this. Oh, please unfold more than that. Oh, jeez, that's bad. Lower it. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and do this whole field. I'm gonna pay the other guys to do it. Meaning that I'll probably get nothing. So let's say I started this contract, got 932, 445. Let's see if I make any money at all. Probably not. Actually, I'll straighten that out a little more. That's not coming back to the trailer. Oh, I just messed up. That's a little bit. Straight there. Yeah, this got me thinking this uphill is kind of tough. Worker. Yeah, I don't know about this field now that I look at it. I mean, it's a good area to build. I really want that hill. I don't think so. Not right away. Not unless I can get the good equipment. How's my field looking? Let's go take a look. Still growing. What is the plan now? Got that. No, I'm gonna look here. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to pay to plow that guy's field. What the heck? Maybe I should just cancel that contract and take the penalty on it. I don't think there's much of a penalty, except the money I already lost. Cultivate that. Field 8. Let's see what the other fields look like. So that's my stuff there. It's all growing. Those are still the only ones ready to harvest. All this other stuff is harvested. I might just speed up time a little bit and not mess with that. Ah, that guy's gonna take forever to do that field. So yeah, that was field 6. That is a big hill. I know field 13 is pretty good though. But yeah, that's a expensive one. That's like 800 some $1,000. Field 8's like over $1 million. Maybe these fields was where I'm gonna buy. No, I want to be over here because that's close to the shop where I'm always getting stuff. And I'll still own this stuff over here. So it's still only going halfway across the map. Instead of if I bought that, these look like roads. This is like a huge hill, so it's hard to cut through there with big equipment. So I'd have to be coming from here all the way into town and then all the way back to these little fields. Rough. Should have just plowed field 23. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll buy a plow so I can make these fields bigger finally. Let's look at that. What does it take to do? Well, first I need a stump remover. That's what I need. Which one of these is a stump remover? Forestry machines. No, it's not a forestry machine, is it? Miscellaneous? No. Is it an attachment? That's the problem. I don't know how to farm. So I don't know what half of these, all this equipment stuff does. Miscellaneous? A trailed lifter. No idea what that even is. Oh, it adds a hitch to your tractor. Okay. I know there's a stump remover somewhere. It's gotta be forestry machines. So those transport logs. That machine can cut down trees. Yeah, all these machines can cut down trees. That's great and all. Yeah, I might have to Google that and do that some other time. I'm not seeing something obvious there that I could just rent real quick and so really when I want to buy something I need a big tractor. So let's just go take a look at large tractor. What do I really got to spend on this? $238,000 at a minimum if I want the little John Deere. Well, the littlest of the big. And if we get into the crazy big ones, they're like almost 400,000. Shoot. This one's 300. So if we get this, I want to beef up the engine. That's an extra $80,000. Jeez. So just the tractor does nothing on its own is 379 grand. Holy smokes. I wonder if those are realistic prices. It probably is. So then we're going to need that plus, where's the cedar? That's going to be cedars. I mean, yeah, if we're going to start getting big fields, we need to go all out and get these big guys. Get something like, I mean, that's the big guy right there. But you got to buy both of these, so that's 300,000 plus. I mean, it's $500,000 almost for that. And then this one is 300,000 more. Holy smokes. So basically, so that's unbelievable. So that's almost 700,000 then for the tractor plus that just to plant the crops. And then you gotta harvest it too. Harvesters. Let's take a look at the harvesters. What's a forage harvester? Oh, that's for the other. Picking up grass and different things. Oops. Harvesters. Yeah, I think we're pretty far away from getting these big fields because this is another 400-some thousand dollars. Well, let's just look. Customize. Okay, it already comes with the big engine then. Change the wheels. Okay. But that's just for the thing. You need the header too. Which, how much is the header for that bad boy? It's probably all the way over here. Another 90,000. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I need to get at least $1.5 million just to buy the equipment. Realistically. Oh, that's kind of the, well, I mean, I got 900,000, but then I need another $500,000 to buy a chunk of land. Another 200,000 for a big silo. Oh yeah. Okay, so I thought I'd gonna be able to go buy the new farms right now. Not gonna happen. What I will do, I'm gonna turn this area into another farm right here. This nice flat area that was for my barn. This could be a farm. Look at that, perfectly flat. Get some more. And I could combine these even, or just make them a little bigger, because I don't need that much gap between them. Alright, so I need to buy a plow. Ooh, that was close. Let's take a look at what we got there. 2 meters wide, 2.5, 5 meters. Wow, that's a big price difference. Goes from 13 to 14 to 59. And then up to 130. Jesus. I think I'm gonna spend the 59 grand. Let's just buy it. Buy it. Heck with it. paid some wages. Oh, I still got that guy. I've already paid him $1,100 to plow. Let's go check on him. He's about halfway done. Might as well finish the contract. I think that's not even a large tractor. I think that's just a medium tractor. I really don't have to get the biggest equipment if I buy these fields. Yeah, that field 12 right below it's a lot better looking than this one that's just one big hill. Yeah, if I'm gonna buy the stuff, might as well buy the stuff, the good stuff, right? Put up with the crappy stuff right now. So that's that. Let's go get my blue tractor. And we'll get that plow. Get that plow at the store. See if we can make ourselves some fields. Expand my fields. Probably should wait until there's no grain in it. Or no, sorry, no oats being grown. That cotton I could go harvest. Well, then I could buy that field and then harvest. I don't think the cotton pays that much. Now by the time I have to rent all the equipment. Over here is, well, that field I could harvest. I think it was 21 up there with sunflowers. I had to rent equipment for that too. Maybe I'll buy 18. You know what? Let's go look at it first. Let's look at field 18. And this field don't look too bad. Got some kind of a tank there. I don't know if that's useful. I could make it a little bit wider right away. Just if I get rid of these couple trees. I've plowed this nice field before though too. It does suck having this brick wall right there. It's not too close. Yeah. Justine Coggins, wheat, ready to harvest. I'm gonna buy this person's field. You know what, let's just do it. That's 18, ready to harvest. Let's see what kind of land we get to make sure. R3 select, so I get all that trees back there too. Even goes out a little bit at ways too. Wait, so there's a little bit of space there that I didn't even look at. 171,000. We're buying it. Buying it. Yes. All right, I own that land. Nice, nice. Now I got a job. Harvest some wheat. But yeah, even though the plan was to get the big fields, I think I just got to get some of these smaller fields. To get more income coming in so I can buy bigger pieces of equipment a couple at a time. And once I have the equipment, I can make that move to the big land. But in the meantime, I'll let the other people do all the growing and everything, and I'll do the contracts to harvest the good stuff. So I can make money that way off of that land still. Or I can just cheat in a bunch of money like a lot of people do, but I really don't want to. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid it. Wow, this plow looks big. Bigger than I thought it was going to be. Probably should have rented the plow first instead of just going right for it. Holy smokes. I didn't realize it was going to be that big. Unfold. Let's see what this thing looks like. Holy smokes. Is that it? Lower the plow. I gotta take the bucket off the front too. I have no idea. I've never plowed before, so. I'll have to try that a little bit before I make a new field. Hey, I just got me a bunch of wheat already done. I bought the field that had it. All in good shape. Hold up. I own this little part of the land here. What is this up here? Oh, just some open space. Okay. Not much. Let me take this road back around the outside. Whoa, that was a bump I didn't need to go over. I'm back in here. I get stuck. I could cut these trees down and make a pretty big field here. Alright, there's a ton of room back here. That might be something to do when they just rent that forestry equipment to knock down those trees real fast. Too, because I just bought me about 200 chickens. They're going to be wanting to eat some wheat. Let's put this plow over here for now. Alright, perfect parking spot. Eggs. Chickens, so leave out there. This guy, are you done yet? Not even close. Losing my head on that. I'm gonna go harvest wheat. Yeah, this guy is just horrible. Man, should I just upgrade to the mid-grade harvester? Let me look and see what we got. So if I do that, harvesters. This is what I have. It's 100 grand and it sucks. Because I think the only header that you can put on it is this little guy that's 4 meters wide is what I got, which is horrible. So if I spend... Wow, 285,000 to get this one though. I mean, that's just because it's a John Deere. Do I need a John Deere? Not really. So let's just say... Oh, let's look at customizing. Okay, it's just wheels. What's this guy? Just wheels. So that goes 18 miles an hour, has 300 horsepower. 24 miles an hour with almost 400 horsepower. So that's a big difference. 285,000. Wow. I mean, at that point, I might as well, shoot. Might as well spend the extra 100,000 and get the big boy. Alright, so that's that. Wow. And then let's just look at the header if we would go that route. And I don't think you have to get the John Deere headers. Well, there's one 7.6 meters wide. I think that's the one. So basically it would just double what we're going to be able to do at once. Okay. These big ones are 13, 12. What's this 9 meter guy? That's the RSM 161 attachment. Let's see, RSM 161. Which harvester does that? I don't see any of them that do that. RSM 161. Well, free throw and Helena. Free flow and Helena. Is that what it was? No, this is. I don't even know the name of that company. Something. Cell Mash. Aost Cell Mash? Is that what it is? I have no idea. And there's Helena. Well, there's the free flow. I just don't know which parts go with which. It's hard to tell. There's a little puzzle piece down there that tells you what it's compatible with, but for example, this one, the Draper Stream 900. Draper Stream, okay. It says RSM 161. What the hell's an RSM 161? There it is, right there. RSM 161, okay. But down there it has the puzzle piece. It's just weird that it's like, I don't know, I'm having trouble seeing that, I guess. So this, I thought it would be compatible with this one, though. It's not. I don't know, I gotta figure this out. I gotta pay attention next time I do a big field, or a medium-sized field, and rent the equipment, of which pieces they are, and then maybe just buy ones that I see that work nice. Instead of just trying to figure it out myself. Or I have to Google it. And that's kind of a pain, too. I know this guy ain't doing it, though. Max speed 15 miles an hour and only, what do you call it, 4 meters wide. Brutal. A couple hours now. It is. I'm gonna harvest this field and make sure I get enough mark this evening. What did I just hit? Oh, Jesus. I looked like that pole was further away at the angle I was at. I thought I could sneak in between those. Set up and probably hire the worker, which I know does enable the straw swath, because we're going to cut the straw. Under the header, turn on the harvester. We'll do this a little bit. Fine, we'll do it. time I see the computer doing it, they turn around and then do it on a line instead of going around in a square or a circle, I guess. But I guess this is the way farmers do it, I don't know. Not sure if it's the most efficient way, but I think it's going in a straight line. Causing myself some extra work for sure by letting the straw pile up like that instead of spreading it around. I would spread it at first when I first started playing, but apparently it does nothing. Because I thought it was fertilizing the crops. It does not fertilize. There's almost good stuff there. I remember doing this field before. That's a little tight right there. Pain in the butt. Yeah. But yeah, I bought a cart that you can tow behind the tractor that scoops up all that and you sell that straw. Or you could put it in the bales and everything. Selling that straw gets you another couple $1,000. Well, adds up in this. Now, how long will it take me to pay for that equipment that I bought? Probably way too long. And not only that, the time. There's a side here. Check in with this guy. Is he done? Oh no. That's the field right there. I'm losing so much money on that contract. That's no doubt. H, driving that. We got the blue tractor. What I do? I know this bucket will be needed over here at some point to clean up after these chickens. I'll lower that bucket. Leave you right there. I left a bunch of straw on this. I didn't even remember doing that. Okay. Oops. Guess that's some extra stuff I can go sell though. Don't get, like, I think when I fill this whole thing up with straw though, I only get like $1,000 or like $1,500, so it's not that much. It might not even be worth doing if you really calculated it and did the math. I don't know. Oh yeah, big rocks right there. Just lower the pickup, turn it on. Really sweeping. But at least, I mean, this goes real fast, so it's not like a ton of extra work to follow up the harvester and pick up the straw. being a ton of straw too. Like that counter goes up real fast. So this one field will probably fill this whole thing at least twice. Yeah. Some of that I probably did. Oh, I just can't get this angle right on this camera. Yeah, just these 3 passes up now went from what, like 42% I think, up to 83%? That's pretty hot straw. This is just the cheapest straw collector I could get too. I probably should have went right up for the ones that turn them into bales. I think the bales sell for more than just loose straw. Like one row fills it up at least 10%. Just sell this. Sell it. It's back this way. Alright. Helper H has nearly a full grain tank. Oh no, so let's do that first. Let's don't have access, but I'm gonna park that way. So get my trailer. So I might put up both trailers as well. Have it and you don't need it, then you need it. Excuse me. Do I need any help, says Fox? Sorry about that, I missed your comment. I don't think so. I'm just having fun with it. Just bought myself another piece of land because I've already had some crops on it, and not really getting too crazy with it. I'll try to back up my trailer though, and not 2 at once. Sometimes can do it, no problem. Ah, I had it for a little bit and I went the wrong way. Am I gonna get it? Nope. There we go. Yeah, sorry there, Fox. I had my chat turned off accidentally for a second. I probably missed you when you were in here. Probably not in here anymore. Sorry. We want to get to this guy before this tank fills, or at least have this stuff over there when the tank does fill, so it's not down for too long. Gotta avoid that downtime on the farm. Keep them all working. I was looking for the tractor that had that straw, but it was this tractor. Now he's got a full grain tank as soon as I did that too. Oh my goodness. Figures. I like how the plants just go right through the trailers too. It's not too realistic there. But I do got it shut off to where you damage the stuff by driving over it. I don't know. It just saves a step because otherwise I'd have to move this and be able to access it without driving on the crops. It's tiny convenience. So not doing that. How much wheat that thing holds, but see how much we get. That's probably roughly half the field. $5,600 we got. Okay. That's nothing a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna end up needing both of these. A little bit of straw right in the middle there that I messed up. Back to our straw. I do like that when you're trying to connect stuff, you don't have to be exactly lined up. As long as it's pretty close, it's a little bit forgiving, which that is appreciated, especially when you're trying to connect multiple trailers. Alright, this is a almost full contract on field 6 finished, thank goodness. But I'm going to switch over to that guy, because it says it's finished, but he's not done. But you know what? I've had it with this guy. Let's dismiss the worker. I don't get any extra bonus for finish all of it, I believe. So if it was harvesting, we'd finish every bit of it. So now wrong button. Cultivating completed. Collect $1,500. I'm sure I paid that guy more than $1,500 to do that. Harvesting. What else is harvesting? Just 21 and 23. Okay. And now we're in the middle of the field by ourselves. Did it automatically finish the rest of this for him? Okay. That's good to know. So I quit the contract before finishing this, but it's all done and ready for this guy, or for the next step. If I, like, I'm sure there might be a contract now on field number 6 to plant stuff. So good to know. Take the straw in. Go back, sweep up some more. I might have to run the numbers, or I don't know. I didn't spend a ton of time researching it, but I did look at a couple websites and like tips for beginners and stuff like that. And they said to enable the straw and sell the straw and make some extra money. So they recommended doing it. Most of the things that I looked at. So here we go. R1, dump the straw. The money's counting up very slowly. For an almost full thing of straw, we get 1,800. Not horrible. And that's just on top of the wheat that we're collecting too, so it's a bonus. So that was only, like, part of it was from the other field that I did before this. Just left it in there. It's hard to say exactly how much you get from just the one field. Turn on that forage wagon. And that's a good spot right here, apparently. 21 straw. Perfect, thank you. Leave no straw behind. Turn up. I don't think you have to get every little bit. I think you can just plow this under when you're cultivating. So try to get most of it. Some extra money. Yeah, this thing's already a quarter full. A couple passes. Sorry. I was looking down at my chat and I saw like the video playing. And it was not anywhere close to where I'm playing right now, so just a piece right there. Grab that. Get a little wobbly on this tractor pulling something because sometimes I always got to remember to watch the tractor when I'm making turns stuff, and sometimes I watch the cart and then by the time the cart's moving the tractor's already been there and oh, look at that guy harvesting. He missed a couple patches of wheat. I think it's because it's a little tough to turn around by this brick wall. It's part of it. Wouldn't pass. I can always go back and fix that or something about it. Oh yeah, so with the rest of this field, I'm gonna fill this cart, and then I filled up another half of the wagon, and then yeah, it might be almost 2 full loads just with one field. What was it, $1,800? So an extra $3,600 for just sweeping up after these people? Not bad. Wish I knew offhand like how much difference the hay baling would do now. Could have bought a baler. The reason I went with this though is you just sweep it up and then you go sell it at the barn. That's it. One thing. Sweep it up and sell it. The hay baler, you follow it with the baling machine, and that spits out the bales. Then you gotta go pick it up with the bale collector, so it's a whole other trip up and down each line of the farm. So I went this route. Oh, this thing's full again. We're at 95%. 97, 98. 99 and 100. I'm gonna go sell it again. should switch over to my farm again to check the other fields. Now, if you turn, I started this on easiest difficulty, so I think by default the crops don't wither. So even if they're ready to harvest, I could leave them there forever and they'd always be ready to harvest. So that's kind of handy. So there's really no rush to go do it. Other than the sooner you get it out of the ground, in the silo, or off to market to sell, the sooner you can plant the next crop, and so on. Bunker H has a nearly full tank. We'll help with that in just a minute. $1,900 for full load. There you go. Oh, this guy's done. That's the last pass. Just make sure he didn't miss any down here. He did not. Sweep up. Clean up the mess there. Let's dismiss him. Mess over here. Put it in that one. Yeah, this one field almost filled this guy twice. The harvester at least, not bad. Oh, and it just spit out a little bit of extra crop in here, isn't that nice? Grain back home. Or wheat. I guess wheat is grain. That's fair. Put on cruise control. I'll sweep up the rest of that field. Sell the straw if it's a bunch. Just take it back home and move it. What I see when I get back to the farm here. Oh, the farm looks so naked though without the barn now and the other buildings. They were useless. So. Back to silo. didn't even check. I should check the price. Yeah, wheat prices are going down right now, so it's not probably the best time to sell. I don't know. I don't really totally understand how to read all this either. But I see down arrows on wheat, so I'm probably not going to sell it. That's how that works. Oats are still growing. Trailers. Right out in the middle of the road, but whatever. Mustard's got a little wonky. Totally worth doing that and turning around. Nice. I didn't even figure. So we have about. I think it was right around 10,000 some soybeans that we had. Should have went and sold it, so I know how much we got for free there. I'm buying this property. Back up to 41% straw, so that's about what we had when we started. So yeah, that was about 2 full wagons of straw, that one field. I guess while we're right here with farming, we'll dump this off. $100. Nice. Take forever to get that $1.5 million or so that I want to buy all the good equipment and more land. Well, especially if I keep buying the good parcels down here. Yes, then it starts adding up. The more of your own properties you get, the more money you make, and it just builds it. How do you grow a business apparently? You just don't get to the big field on day one. No matter how much you want to. Unless I take out some bank loans and stuff. I'd rather not do that. You know what, I'm not even going to put this away. I'm going to park this right here because I'm going to be harvesting these fields soon. Let's check my chickens. We got eggs. I see eggs. That's a crate of eggs right out front. Nice. I can put those in the back of my truck and go sell them. And I don't think they go bad. Oh yeah, look, we're a little bit dirty. So this is how let's go look at the menu, figure this out, because I just read about this, I've never seen it. So we go to our animals. Okay, we're down to 7,900 wheat. We started out with 8,000, so they don't eat a ton. Cleanliness is still 100, so we don't have to worry about it. We got 10 roosters. 191 chickens. We had 190 before, so we grew a chicken. And cleanliness is 100 still, and there's 2 liters of eggs produced. I don't know how you measure eggs in liters, but we got 2 liters. So it's slow going, but it's going. So we'll let those go ahead and keep going. Yeah, this machine here is filthy. Could get a pressure wash it, but there's really no reason to wash the stuff except it starts looking dirty as nothing. So we own Farm 18. Nice. This machine is so slow. I think this will be the first machine I replace, because the other machines can be towed behind any of the tractors, and I got a good medium tractor, that blue one. But this is just brutally slow going from field to field. And it's only got that 4-meter attachment. So I think the first big piece of equipment you get is going to be the harvester. That's the farm. Also leave the harvester outside of the field because we're gonna be harvesting these fields soon. So again, I got these 2 little fields there, and then a 3rd back over here. This area right here where the barn was, I think I'm gonna plow into another field eventually. Once I figure out how to use that. I might mess around with it off stream sometime just to, maybe not though, we'll see. But this would be a good area for a farm, I think. And what I might do is these 2 farms right here, I might get rid of that road and just connect the farms, like, you know, one farm into the next, and then maybe do this farm, just extend this farm. I have one, like 2 really long farms here instead of 4 small farms. That might be what I do. sure yet. Just not sure. So yeah, this tractor, I really don't do anything much with it, but it's not worth a ton. I think I could get like 50,000 for it, or 60,000 or something. I mean, I guess I can use it for towing the seed. Or that. Now this little guy, this guy is a garbage tractor. I can probably get rid of this. And then that seeder too. This seeder's horrible. I need to get a seeder that does the plowing and fertilizing all in one. What's the cheapest one of those that does the all in one? Let's see. Seeders. Where's the seeders? Seeders. So this is the one I got right now, a little $13,000 piece of junk that only seeds. Or sows. Plants the seeds. If I get this guy, he takes, I think, only dry fertilizer. But it also does the cultivating and one round of fertilizing all at once. And it's just as wide as this one, so for a little bit extra I can save 2 extra steps. I mean, that's no brainer. This guy's also 3 wide, but I think it would do all that stuff and liquid fertilizer too. That's a 3 meter. There's a 3.6 meter. It's just a little bit more to get an extra half a meter, which, hey, 6.6 of a meter, it's darn near 2 feet. It makes a difference. And then you get into these big guys. Well, that's only 4 meter, but you need a tank behind that one, I think, yeah. These two have to come together. And this doesn't plow. I think that just fertilizes and plants. These guys also do the cultivating, which is important. And then once you get one of these big boys, or these, jeez. So this does dry only, this does dry and wet. And that's 9 meters wide. That's awesome, but 100 grand. And these things are just awesome once you get to the maiden. Like this guy here, the Terminator. Oh, that's the Terminator. That goes with that. The Seed Hawk. Oh, dude. And then you got to pull this behind it. 25 meters wide. Get those big fields done quick. So I think I'm going to buy this guy here. No. This guy. The 3.6 meter. I think. Now, you know what? Because this thing, now that I look at it again, it holds 1,400 liters. So for that extra 0.6 meters, it doesn't have a big tank at all. And it's only 108 horsepower. This thing's 180 horsepower. Or no, that's what's required to pull it. And I got a good tractor, the blue one. I think I'm going to buy this one. I'm just going to buy it. Let's just do it. Quit talking about it. Any options on it? Look at this. This is an all-in-one machine. Let's do it. We'll be ready to go. Next pass. Alright, we already got one field that's ready to go. No options, no base price. Worst case, I waste 32 grand. Whatever. I could probably sell it back for at least half that. So let's see what it does again. It does the cultivating, which is good. Then it puts the seeds in. And then it does a round of fertilizing. So this is 1 step instead of 3. We're buying it. I can fetch my purchase at the store. No, I don't want to purchase another one. Sorry. Alright, we're good. That's awesome. Alright, and then I think I'm going to have to buy some seeds. Pig food, oats, wheat, seeds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy seeds. And then I'm gonna have to buy... I think I already got fertilizer, though. We can wait until we get to the store to figure that out. And, you know what? I'm gonna drive this. Sorry. Oops. I'm gonna drive this to the store and just sell it, I think. This is a useless tractor and a useless seeder now. And then I got that cultivator too. That's also useless. And keep my sprayers. I might use those still. Yeah, put this on cruise control, drive it to the store and sell it. Nice long drive. Now we're going off-roading. Oops. What I get for rotating my head 360 degrees. A max speed of 15. That thing's horrible. And it's weak. Oh, what I need to do is get there. This thing already has seeds in it. I gotta remember to unload the seeds, and then I can load those in the new thing. I remember to do that. Unload the seeds. I should have unloaded those back at my farm, so I'd have a bag of seeds there ready to go if I run out. Without having to go all the way to the store. Oh, this game's crazy. I just looked at the time. I've been playing this way too long. Shouldn't be doing this right now. Every time I come up with something, it adds another, what, half hour, and then adds another half hour, and then adds another half hour. I wonder if the windshield wiper comes on if it starts raining. I thought it does. Alright, almost to the store. That took entirely too long. And it's got a full tank of gas too, so hate that when you go to sell a vehicle. Hey, I'm going in front of you, buddy. Sorry. You go to sell a vehicle and it's already got a full tank of gas. Come on. Alright, so I'm gonna get next to this new equipment I bought. Pretty close to it at least. I'm gonna click unload. Where'd it go? Where'd my seeds go? Oh, they went way over there. Look at that. Alright. I tried to unload it right next to it. At least they unload things in bags like that, which is kind of cool. I'm going to detach that just to make sure they sell separately. You know what? I don't even think you sell the stuff here. I think you got to go around the corner to sell it now that I remember. Let's just make sure. Open the shop menu. Yeah, you don't sell here. I've only sold one thing before. This is where we sell. Open vehicle options. Yes. Value 44,000. Oh, I didn't realize it was worth that much. Sell. Sell. Okay. Let's open some more options. 10,000 for that little guy? Sell. So basically I sold these two things cheaper than, or for more than that thing I just bought. That was, I think a power move right there. Alright. Of course, now I have no way to get back home because I sold my tractor. Yeah. Okay. But let's check this guy out. I don't think I can fill this until it's hooked to a tractor, but... Oh, this thing's awesome. I'm ready. I want to use it right now. What do I got here? That's lime, pesticide, and fertilizer. Can I really pick this up? Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I could pick these up. Is it just because it's almost empty? I think so. It must be, because this one it's not letting me pick up. Oh, that's crazy. It should tell you how much is in these too, like when you get close to it, or... Yeah, you can't pick up the seeds either. Alright, we'll just rotate to the next equipment. We'll take the fast tractor. Look at that, we got eggs. That's awesome. So we'll just go pick up my equipment. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to use it for, at least until the next time I play it. I didn't realize I've been playing that long. Sorry I'm making these really long streams and long videos. If anybody ever, someday in the long future, or someday down the road, or maybe even tonight or tomorrow, who knows, somebody ever watch this back. Sorry I'm so long. But maybe that's a good review for the game. It just sucks you in, and apparently I'm enjoying it at least somewhat. So. Try streaming maybe sometime during the day, because I've been getting on here a little late, especially if it's already like after midnight my time. It's what, like 3, 4 in the morning East Coast time. You know, the chances of a lot of people, or even a few people getting on here, are kind of slim. My new toy I just bought here. Come on, hook up. Agromax. Is that what they called it? Agromags. Okay. Alright, so we need to fill the tool first. So right here. How do you fill it? Select seed. Huh? I know I can fill it with seed just by going over here, but I thought I was close enough to that tank to fill it with the fertilizer. So L3, refill. I filled with seeds. Oh, we need to buy more seeds. That only filled at 27%. Might as well fill it while we're here at the store. You know what? Is it not going to fill with fertilizer? Or is it going to fill with pesticide? It's not letting me fill this. It's not giving me the option. Hold on, let me open cover. What is that we're next to? We're next to the fertilizer. Select seed, that's easy. You know how to do that. Open next cover. Hire worker, honk and unload. And it seems like that should do it. Like that's the... Looks like where I would fill it. Okay. Let's go look this bad boy up. See, I mean, every time you think you're almost done playing this, it's gonna suck you into something different. Right there, there is the... Now, does that mean dry only? I can't use the liquid, huh? Maybe that's what that is. Let me go look. So that's the... There's two symbols there. What the heck is going on here? So, pallets. No, it's not that symbol. It's that symbol. Oh, that's seeds. Okay. Okay. So let's buy a pallet of seeds. I need that. I was wondering what the other symbol. I thought the two different symbols were liquid and dry fertilizer, but apparently I need to buy a pallet of seeds for 1,800 bucks. And then a pallet of fertilizer or something, right? Or a big bag of fertilizer? Solid fertilizer. This is what I need. And let's buy one of those. Yes, okay. Alright. Okay, so refill sower. Let's just go here. Oh, it's giving me the thing out. Oh, 3. Alright, fertilizer. It's filling. Nice. And only filled up to 49%. So... How do you close the cover again? There we go. Just need to buy another big bag of fertilizer. What's that? It's going to get me to 99%. I mean, close enough. I'm not going to get too insane about not getting it to 100. Here. Oh, look, it automatically opens the seed part when I get close. Refill. Oh, dude, it's just eating up them bags of seeds. Really? Oh, wow. I almost used all the pallets, but... Are my wheels off the ground? Is that what's going on there? Down the hill? It looks like I need to lower... Is that an option? Hold on. Lower the hitch, I thought. No, I guess that's not an option on this vehicle. Well, maybe I don't need to. Maybe I was just caught on something. Oh man, I'm ready to use this thing, like, right now. I want to use it. So what are my options? Lower, turn on. I think it just does all that stuff for you. It's awesome. Back to the field. Back to the field. I hope this field doesn't need lime. I didn't even check. Let's check that. That is a little bit of inconvenience though in this game. They make you keep going to the store for everything. Nope, does not need lime. So this is ready to plant. I can start this right now. I can start doing this. literally like right now. I'm not gonna call it. That tree's gotta go. Yeah, that's a couple things I need to look up. I need to look up the stump remover, like what tool that is. Maybe rent one sometime. It's not ready to go. And again, I keep watching the trailer. I need to start backing it up. That's what I want to do. Right there. Not for you. Not for you. I don't even really need this tractor anymore. Okay, before I forget, I know I keep coming up with new things to do. Horrible. Oh, I forgot about that plow too. I want to make a new field. But I don't need this cultivator anymore since I got the big bad boy that does all in one. Grab this. I'm going to drop it near the entrance of my farm just so I remember to go sell it sometime when I'm heading that way and I don't have something attached to my tractor. No rush. Let's just get rid of it. I'll put it like totally out in the like right here. So I know I can see it. I'll even have it in the street a little bit. Perfect. Oh. That way I won't forget to go over there. This field's gotta be getting pretty close to done. Check out my chickens one more time. I don't know how much goes into one box. I don't look at the chicken menu again. We still got 191 chickens and 10 roosters. 96% clean, so the cleanliness has come down. Which, let's see, is there a big pile of feed over there now? Or bigger pile? No, just a little pile. So yeah, to get the cleanliness back to 100, I need to get the tractor, scoop that up, and then dump it back in there. Because chickens are apparently messy eaters. Can I pick up a chicken? No. Hey, I only bought white chickens. Oh, those are roosters, okay. I'm like, wait. Look at that rooster, nice. What is that? That feed gives them water, I guess? Can I go in here? Probably not. Nah, I can't fit in there. I'm not gonna jump the fence. Alright, I'm gonna check out my menu one more time. I'll just see what we've done. Go back to my map. Looks like that field... Oh, okay, just took a second to update. I'm like, oh, I thought that field was done. Okay. So that field had the cotton, that had the sunflowers. I don't really want to harvest either of those because I gotta buy equipment to do it. Nothing else is ready to harvest. Except these are real close. They're almost done growing. And that's all owned by me. Wheat prices are still going down. Not good. Oh, I'm growing oats right now. Which one are oats? I think it's... I mean, they don't really do a good job telling you which one's what. I think I gotta go over to the help. Oats are the one after corn. The one that looks like the broken stalk. Okay. So oats are like $1,000, but they're coming down too. But they're a little higher. But I don't know. Is that 1,000 per what? I don't know. There's all my equipment I own. Ooh, something's down to 29%. That Rao Polymag. I think that's that thing I'm selling. So I don't care. Let's get rid of it. Finances. How did we do today? We lost $144,000 today is what it says. We bought some new vehicles, bought some livestock. We sold some vehicles, but not that much. Construction cost was $70,000, but we sold 140 of buildings. Oh, that's the land purchase. Okay, so that's the only difference. So except for buying the land for $171,000, we'd be up a little bit for the day. So that's good. Man, that land's expensive. Alright, and then we sold a little bit of wood earlier. Some fuel, seed, and fertilizer cost. Made just a little bit of harvest income. Little contract, paid a ton of wages because we cultivated that one stupid plot we were thinking about buying. And other of $3,000. Still not 100% sure what that was, but on Thursday there's other of $2,700. Huh. Something I can't remember. There's our chickens. Oh, we got 5 liters of eggs now, so that one box is filling up more and more. And if we go back here to the prices, eggs are there kind of in the middle now. 3,000, 3,300, only 2,200 restaurants. So yeah, it pays to drive them all the way across the map if you get that much more. But I don't know. I'm certain that's not $3,000 per liter. Is that per 1,000 liters? I mean, I only got 5 right now. I don't know the units there. Contracts. It's nothing really. A couple $10,000 cultivating ones or fertilizing. But we're not doing those. Here's the stats. I played for 3 hours, 12 minutes just now. Yikes. And doesn't seem like I got much accomplished. But we're going to go ahead and save the game. There we go. There's all the settings if anybody was curious. The only major ones I have here is I got time at real time. It usually does at least 5 times so things grow faster, which maybe I should have that on. I have the, I guess, difficulty at normal for economic. Fuel usage is low, so I don't have to fill it with gas that much. And then crop destruction I have turned off and plant withering off. I think crop destruction might have been on by default, and I turned that off. The rest of the stuff is just default for the beginner level. I was thinking about turning weeds off because that would make things a little easier, not having to spray pesticides. I still might do that going forward because the weeds, I read that they were added later and it wasn't originally part of the game, and it was like one of the updates, and a lot of players don't like it, so they turn it off, and not sure about that. And then there's just a bunch of general settings. I haven't really messed with these other than to change things from European units to more American units, and to turn the radio off. But yeah, that's that. And I'm just going to cycle through the vehicles one more time to make sure I didn't forget anything that I had to do. And none of this you have to do. That guy's ready. He's going to plant. What are we going to plant next? Maybe I've got it set on wheat right now. Maybe we'll just plant some wheat. What the heck? There we go. We cycled through everything. This is my field looking good. Ready to harvest some oats. That's what we're going to do. This game does look pretty nice. I mean, it's got good graphic and just kind of looks fun. I do like how the tractors get dirty like that, and then you can go spray them down. You know what? I just want to show that. Check it out. This one is a pretty dirty tractor. And then for real, we're done. Then for real, we're done. I swear. Go with the pressure washer. see how this looks. Let's clean it up. Now, does just spray in the front clean the whole thing? Or do I really gotta walk around and do this? It looks like it pretty much cleans the whole thing, so that kind of sucks. I would have liked it if you could just clean part of it and then so it really makes you walk around and do it, but it looks like as long as you spray it, part of it, it cleans your tractor. Can I clean this thing from over here too? A lime spreader, probably. That pressure washer away. Now we got a nice clean tractor. Look at that. That's fun. Alright, so whoever was watching, whoever will watch going forward, I thank you. If you have questions, let me know. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again.